Hello, how are you? Welcome to a new video for the channel. In this video, we are going to be talking a little about this trader that has obtained 54,229 with funding pip. Remember that if you are new here and you are interested in acquiring an account with this company, well, I will be leaving you a link so that you can get a 5% discount on your first purchase at this price. Well, we are going to be talking about Flex Trade. Here I am going to be leaving you a small summary of what he comments that has been his journey in funding pip. And well, the most important thing here is going to be what that person tells us. The interview is in English, but I have put subtitles so that you can understand what this person is telling us. And well, let's go to the video. What is it that this person seeks to show us? And what is it that he seeks to do so that we can understand what is the way to success, to have consistency and discipline in trading? Well then, at the end of that, we see this video. I will be explaining to new people possibly that they see this video in what this company consists of and why it is considered the best of the moment. Also remember that we have a community here in the description of this video. I will be leaving you the link so that you can join and be more trader there in the group.
Then after that, I passed the 50K. Again, same firm. That's when I started really to see consistency. I had like many payouts on that. So that comes like across mid 2023, something like that. Then I started going for higher sizes, 100K, 200K, and all that stuff. I got some payouts on that as well until I was trading like decently until October. That's when I had a bad losing streak. I lost like all my funding. I had a very bad losing streak. And mentally, I was like actually very on the edge. I wanted to quit trading, right? I wanted to quit trading. I don't know why, but it just didn't feel like it. Like it was just a hustle, and I didn't really want to do it anymore. But my friend Croy really helped me to push me through, which I did. And again, I got funded 100K with funding pips, and I think it was late November. It was late November, and 100K with another firm. I was up 5% on my funding pips account. Then I blew that account, right? So then I was again not feeling like trading anymore. So I was like, what am I doing? I'm making profit. I'm blowing the account. Makes no sense. And it's a live account. And I should have just waited for the payout, which I didn't. But then since mid-December, I got funded again with funding pips 200K. This time I passed 2 times 100K. I don't know how, but I'm just built different. So I did that. And since then, I've been getting decently like 7 payouts now. So 5 payouts on one account and then 2 on the other, which I kind of blew. But, it is what it is. And now I'm funded 700K. That's a bit about it,
That's actually an incredible journey. So you started with crypto and then moved to Forex, and you had to change how you trade because the markets are too different from each other. The crypto market and the Forex market are just so different. And you decided that retail does not fit you in your Forex trading method. So you went with SMC. It's really inspiring. I really understand the chronological order, but let's put it in perspective so that our viewers can also have a summary of when did you first buy an account, the year, the date, and when did you first got funded, and when did you first received a payout from any prop firm? And so I want them to understand the timeline and how long it take.
So I got my first account probably mid 2020 October. I got my first pass in start of January, actually first week of January, and my first payout I had in March, I think mid-March. So I had no payout for 2 months, which I don't know how, but somehow I didn't blow the account. I was very consistent somehow. So I had no rush. I didn't take any really trades on the account. I was just, making 0.5, losing 0.5, making 0.5, losing 0.5. So I was going up and down all the way. But I was, at the start of 2023, I was really busy. Like I was really busy with work and stuff. So I couldn't really put in that much time in actually looking for trades, trade London or whatever. So I was like just calmly 15-minute setup, just calmly trading that. And then in March, I was like, it's been 2 months. So I had no payout. What am I doing? So actually, I started to wake up for London because I wouldn't wake up. I would just wake up later. So I started to wake up for London. come on my desk every day, and that's really when it paid off. That's when the payouts started coming.
Wow, actually, it's so weird that after you got funded, it took you 2 months to receive a single payout because it may seem like a lot of time between those times, but honestly, it's how you did not blow the account and how consistently managed your risk. So I think it's really important to look at this in that perspective. What do you think was the most difficult thing to overcome in trading for you, and how did you overcome it?
I think the most hard thing to actually have in trading was potentially being wrong, right? I hate being wrong. Like, I'm just like, my head never wants to be wrong. I'm always right, right? That's in every aspect of life. I am always right. I do never wrong. But obviously the market will humble you, obviously. So I needed to start accepting losses, right? So I was moving my stops like a lot because I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to lose, right? I would just move my stop a lot, but then I had to learn that even if you move your stop after your trades get invalidated, there's no point because it's gonna keep dumping, like, to your analysis. Obviously, stop hunts, whatever happened, but per your analysis, it should continue to dump or pump, whatever. So I really, really had a hard time doing that. Like, that's probably what kept me away from being profitable. Like, I've discussed this with my friend a lot, and I was just moving my stop loss too much. Like, I would make 2 to 3% a day, or maybe just one day, and then I would take another trade, risk 1%, and instead of just taking 1% loss and just being profitable for a day, I would just keep moving my stop loss, maybe even to the daily drawdown. Like, I don't know, I would never take a loss because you would feel on top of the world. And how I really avoided that was, I was like, there's one thing that keeps me away from being profitable, or I thought so, which actually was a reason, but that's just moving my stop loss. So I just told myself I'm gonna keep my stop loss for like a week on the same place. So what I did was I would enter a trade and I would delete my MT4, MT5, whatever, right? I would just set my stop loss TP, delete it. When price comes close to TP, I'll just re-download it and then manage it itself, right? Or when it goes into profit, whatever. But as long as it's on a loss, I don't want to touch it, right? And I took a few losses, obviously, which, I mean, I should take, because my stop loss is there. So that's when I really started to say, okay,
I will explain a little about why FundingPeep is the best funding company at the moment. One is because it lets us trade as we want. We have unlimited days. We have the best payment system that pays every 5 working days and pays us 80% of the benefits. And in the scale plan, we can reach up to 90%. The scale plan is a bit complicated. You can come here, click on Scale in Plan, and here it will appear all the process so that you can know it in more detail and well know what it consists of. The most important thing is that it has 3 platforms you can choose between the ones you want. If you are people who live in the United States, you can only choose Max Trader or Trader Locker. If you are people from any other country in the world, because you can choose CTR8er, which is the best and the most stable at the moment. So you can start with this account from $30, using the discount that I leave in the description of this video, up to $379 for an account of $100,000. It is really worth it, because in no other place we are going to find an account at $379 of $100,000 and with a fairly affordable price, and that we are sure that that company is going to pay us. So that is something that we must value, because if we pay a fairly low price in some other companies, but we are not sure if it is a reliable company or it is a company that is not going to pay us those profits that we have obtained, even though we have passed the phase challenge that is the most stressful. So, this is the most interesting of this company. If you like this video and are interested in that, I always bring this type of content. Then I invite you to subscribe to the channel, share, leave your comment, and good to see that support here in the videos. This has been all for today. See you in the next video. See you soon. This has been the introduction, so let's go see the interview so that you can pay a little attention to it. It has been a really difficult path for him from what he says. He started losing a few $100,000 in master account. And the rest is history. See this beauty of numbers. Without more to say, I leave you with the video.